Okay, setting up live. Gonna copy the link and send it to MJ. Okay, my Telegram. I'll just do this real quick. Send it live. And we're gonna get into the game. Alright then. Yes. This is exactly what I want. Exactly. Yeah. Do this real quick. Okay. Alright. I can see that Astro and Phantom troops are already here. Okay. So welcome in, settle in guys. Still kind of setting things up on my end here. It's been a while, took it some days off, and I don't know if any of you actually checked up on me or asked about me, but I'm back here and I can see the usual Astral lineup with Thundarby matching the EXP lane, Cypher on the gold lane as well. Diablo is someone new that I didn't see in the last one though, so I guess that's a new one there. So I'm getting some messages right now from WhatsApp, but that's not where I want to be right now. Where I want to be right now is in this match, streaming this match and doing the voiceovers in this match. Okay, so if you're here right now, welcome. And I'm gonna have to like adjust some certain things so that you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can hear me well, or I'm gonna have to adjust it on my end as well. So if you're tuning in tonight, good day and welcome to tonight's stream. So since my partner isn't here yet and Phantom troops are being notified to log in right now, so we're waiting for them right now to log in. So far so good. We're still setting up things on this end, so I'm just gonna play music right now so you guys can hear and know what's going on, and just keep yourselves busy while the team set up their play. Okay, one sec. I'm just gonna play music right now. Okay, I can see that the final member of Astral just came in. The final member of I want to join the joint live stream. Well, son, yes, we've done the joint test live stream, but right now we can't even practice it because IB isn't here yet. So yes, that's that about that. IB isn't here yet, so I can see that there are more people in the spectating area now. Usually it's just me and Echo, but it's fine. Phantom Troops members aren't here complete yet, so we're just waiting for them to ready up and get in the game so we can kick off into the draft. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna play this. Wow, this is a bit loud. Yeah. All right, so I wanted to say something. Why? That's why I posted that song. So the thing is, I can see that Crack is here, and I almost mistook Chrono for Crack. Or are they the same person? I don't really know if you're in the stream right now. Can you tell me whether Crack and Chrono are the same person? Because the insignia close to them are kind of the same. I'm talking about Coney Black. And this Crack are they the same person? Okay, and that being said, I can see Suki here. Yeah, Chrono Arc. Oh, okay, Chrono Arc. Yeah, I think iPhone kind of like some characters in iPhones aren't available, so they kind of like shorten the name on iPhone. I think that's the problem I'm having right here. So I'm waiting for both teams to ready up so we can go in. Oh, Lord Grims left the lobby. Just I think they're trying to like put Cypher in instead. All right, so both teams are ready up and let's get straight into it. let's get straight into it. So comment section, I cannot tinkered with the sound of my microphone and my speaker. So if my voice is a little too low, please let me know. Okay, my voice, so that I can adjust that. Okay, let me know on that. So we get into the draft pick right here. We are in the draft pick right now, and we can see that Tondarby makes the first ban on the side of Astrals. So I wonder who he's gonna go for. Probably gonna go for goes for a high lows instead as the first ban. I mean, you'd expect a Juicing or a Sicilian as the first ban, but instead Riven would respond to that. Riven, if you don't know, Riven is the marksman for Phantom Troops. So Suki making the first pick here, or the first ban, the second ban here rather, and he's probably gonna go for a Sicilian or a Juicing ban. Goes for a Joy instead. Well, I like the fact that Astrals are so confident that they're busy banning heroes that don't really have. Okay, Phantom Troops not willing to take a chance right there because they know that they're not the first pick. You see, if you're not the first pick, you really don't want to give a meta pick to the enemy. You really want to take down that meta pick as fast as possible. Just because your enemies aren't banning those metas does not mean you will form and go for them. Asuki locks in the Sicilian as the first pick here. Crack willing to make the first move, willing to respond to that. Crack and Realman picking simultaneously. Chrono Arc and Realman picking simultaneously here. Going for a Camilla here. Not too bad. The Sicilians on the other end. That would have been a very good combo right there for Phantom Troops. And then Realman, what's he gonna pick? What's he gonna go for? Looking a bit indecisive there. Settles for a Granger instead. Wow, an interesting pick right there. Tondarby going for his favorite Hilda, Power of the Wilderness, Blessing of the Wilderness. I'm gonna be seeing some Art of Hunting in this game. Being slightly indecisive right there. Come on, you gotta make up your mind, Tondarby. You've got just 15 seconds left. Make up your mind. Leong insists otherwise and pushes Diablo. Diablo locks in the Fanny. Wow. We're gonna be seeing some cutthroats right here from Fanny. Well, that's a very nice Fanny is a very nice pick, especially against mobile mobile marksmen. Fanny can be very dangerous against them, especially marksman that has like very little or no CC. Fanny can be very deadly. I mean, she applies stacks of prey on the enemy, and once you have like maximum stack, she's gonna do more damage to you, and that can be pretty OP. Yes, it's been a long time since we've seen a Fanny pick on the end of any team actually. Since I think this is the first Fanny pick since when I started streaming for the Lord's MLBB tournament. I think this is the first Fanny pick we've been seeing so far. So far so good. Badang locking down the Badang right there. Badang is a pretty meta pick right now in this current meta because Badang is pretty OP right now. So you're taking down as well. A very valid ban right there from Astral. Riven makes the pick. Marksman. How are you gonna respond to Leong's Irithel? What do you think is gonna happen? Come on. Yeah, they're still going for squishy heroes. I mean, we haven't seen any tank or any, okay, Voltaic responds with the Voltaic going for the marksman instead and picks the Bruno. As Tondarby, we're gonna go for a Freya in this game. Okay, instead it settles for the Hilda instead. I thought so. Okay, Cypher bringing in the tanky side now for Mastral, bringing in the Hilda and the Gato, trying to bring in the sustain plus the durability right there, because they know that Sicilian, Irithel, and Fanny are squishy. They need frontliners. They really need good frontliners to, give them more chance on the battlefield, unless they're going to be targeted and they're going to go down real quick. Like the fact that Leong is going for the sprint here and Tondarby going for the revitalize to produce some support and some healing to his teammates. Riven, we still haven't seen what Riven is going to go for. An EXP locking the Terizla instead. Go for a Terizla, slightly indecisive right there, but locks down the Terizla because he ran out of time. Okay, it's a full-on draft right now. So as it stands, drop your bets and let's see what's gonna happen. Who do you think is gonna take this one? Astral or Phantom Troops? I know the poll said otherwise. Astral is everyone's favorite right now, and everyone tends to vote for Astral. But then again, don't forget what happened with Dead Sirens. Everyone voted that Astral would win the game. Yes, they won the the fixture, but they lost the first match, and that was something that no one saw coming, right? Dead Sirens changed history. They changed history in the Lord's MLBB tournament, and that was something that no one could have seen coming. So right now, let's give Phantom Troops a benefit of doubt. You can see Insanity running the Granger here. let's give Phantom Troops a benefit of doubt, and let's give them that hope that, okay, even though everyone is voting for Astra right here, we still think you can make a difference, and somehow, with a little tinge of luck and a little tinge of good macro gameplay and strategic actions in the game, you can actually take this one tonight and then go home feeling satisfied that, okay, at least you're not the only team that's you haven't just lost continually to Astral as well. You're one of the few teams actually that actually beat Astral even once. Okay, a pause right there thanks to the spam from Astral players. Echo gets the signal and pauses on their behalf. Perhaps perhaps it's a signal there for bad network, or maybe one of their players has gone AFK, or one of their players is not moving, or probably they're controlling one of their players through the computer or something. So there's a pause right there, and while there is a pause, Echo is going to send me a signal and a message on WhatsApp. So I'm going to go over there and check what's going on and see what's happening. Okay, Echo doesn't tell me anything yet, so I'm waiting for a message from him as to why there is a pause right now. So far so good. I haven't gotten any message yet. So while the pause is on, I'm going to keep you guys busy with a sound of music like I usually do. So what's it gonna be? Okay, in a mini manimo. Okay, let's play Rise Up by the Fat Rat, one of the NCS songs. Okay, we are back right now as Chrono Arc really struggling right there with the network. Unfortunately, Thunder RB really trying to play it really safe. Raven trying to poke a little bit, but Thunder RB isn't willing. This is the basic attack instead. Gets him, starts him with the Art of Hunting, but not willing to commit. Gets only 3 stack of the Wilderness marking on him as he gets pretty bloody right there on the jungle of the Granger. But we are on the way, as Echo says on WhatsApp. Really trying to wait, misses. They are Abyssal Trap right there from Rio, man. Not enough time. Sicilian anticipating that as Thunderby moves on Raven. This is the Out of Hunting, gets 4 stacking. Not enough time to complete the stack. Thunderby on Wailing gets the maximum stacking. Not a level 4 yet to finish it up with the power of the Wilderness to get that credit in. As it gets pretty bloody on the mid lane. Gato getting out. Rioman already setting the Abyssal Trap in on the mid lane. The left bush right there. Uses Garoth to go into the minions, trying to farm as fast as possible to get get enough gold before the turtle spawns and before the first competition is underway. Mikleon right here trying to pressure Voltaic, but he knows just how to play it safe to avoid the Sanguine Claws, to avoid unnecessary engagement that could be proven disadvantageous to him, especially before the turtle spawns in the first game. Chrono Arc already getting an advantage here. Insanity trying to use the Rhapsody to check the bushes, but no one is there. The turtle resets as Insanity plays it safe behind the security of Chrono Arc. Cypher in dangerous position here. Still bounces enough to take a tech as it goes down. trying to take as much damage as possible, but here comes the first blood as Cypher goes down. But first, oh my goodness, a penalty zone right there from Riven as Sicilian gets in the dangerous position. Suki really trying to engage right here as Diablo gets a double kill on Riven. Well, that's a very interesting team fight right there. I loved how Astra turned that upside down against Phantom Troops. That was a very nice engagement right there. They waited for Insanity to give them that advantage. Insanity had already started taking the turtle ball. They just knew when to target him and when to be vulnerable. Oh my goodness, Cypher really trying to create an opening right here. Uses the unbreakable, but there's no one to taunt. As Thunderby gets stunned, gets to maximum abyssal stack from Selena as they form and invade the jungle, trying to secure his turtle right here. But unfortunately, Diablo is quick with a red tree and he gets the cables in. Trying to farm the creep as fast as possible. Insanity repositioning right here, trying to get as much creep as possible to make up for the lost creep on the jungle. Well, McLeong really trying to play it safe, getting that farming safely from a distance, making sure he's not engaging Thunderby, getting an engagement, uses the out of hunting, curse of blood from Camilla as Insanity goes down to as Thunderby in a dangerous position right there by Thunderby, not willing to go down, really thick as Fanny gets a double kill and takes down Realman on his end as well. Cables out, trying to farm the bubble buff on his end right here. Okay, sorry, I have to actually check my my backyard right now because the rain just started on my end. Thunderby is in the heart of hunting on minions to try and farm as fast as possible. Riven trying to pressure in. Thunderby unwilling to yield, unwilling to back out. Really trying to give us that sense, that Hustle Lantern's resilience on the EXP lane. If you know anything about Hustle Lantern, you know Hustle Lantern is someone that really tries to pressure his teammates on the EXP lane as much as possible. Hustle Lantern really tries to show dominance and really try to zone you out in the EXP lane. He really tries to make sure that, okay, Selena goes in with a garrote and gets taunted by Unbreakable instead. Realman goes down as Fanny flickers out, as Fanny cables out of the scene. That was a dangerous move right there from, Selena. To be honest, Selena really needs to be careful, especially from Gato. Gato's taunts can be very deadly, especially mid-team fight. Turtle spawns right here. Astral getting the advantage as Cypher zones them out, checking the bush, Voltaic, positioning himself, just waiting for the right moment. But that right moment never comes, unfortunately, as Chrono Arc doesn't provide the moment for him. Thunderby really trying to move around and just check for the bushes, making sure that no one is around. Uses the Art of Hunting to clear the minions from taking down a significant HP. Riven looking for an opening to use the penalty zone, but no opening is created. Riven still believing that he can get the opening here, looking for a chance. Thunderby, Sanguine Claws on the minions as Riven securely clears the minions on the mid lane, looking for a full-on engage here, but Chrono Arc isn't giving the signal. Really trying to rotate back to the gold lane right here. Insanity staying behind him. Chrono Arc trying his best to come in between them to make sure to control the chaos as it's meant to as the Roma in this game. Cypher trying to support Thunderby here, but Thunderby signals them to leave as it's getting really tensed on the gold lane right there. Chrono Arc not so sure what to do, whether to support Voltaic on the lane or to help them in the mid lane. Riven looking for an opening here, no penalty zone, unwilling to engage as Fanny comes in, pokes them hard, gets 2 stacks of Cutthroat, of Prey, as Riven gets the stack in, unwilling to follow it up, as he's not willing to take the risk. Could be stunned right there by Unbreakable from Cypher. Tries so hard to get Sicilian in, but unwilling to take the risk. Phantom Troops are really playing it safe. If the engagement is not worth it, then they'll go in. Fanny really trying to invade the jungle right here. Bad Feast release. Sanguine Claws 2-man gets stunned by Unbreakable as the cost of blood is released. Cypher getting stunned by Sicilian as Suki finally looking out for an opening here but misses it as Selena comes in to take out Cypher. Cypher uses the Amulet of the Guardian as a defensive escape right there as Diablo gets away before he gets broken out here. Before he gets unsafe, Thunderby, Turtle has spawned. Thunderby using the Art of Hunting on the Turtle right here to reduce the HP, giving Diablo a free and easy to kill Turtle. Riven really trying to take advantage to come and see what he can secure on what's left. But unfortunately, Astral don't give them a chance on anything that's left. Tondarby looking for an opening here. Uses the Art of Hunting on him. Can try to get the maximum stacks, but it could only get 4. No ultimate to follow up by Tondarby, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure if he had one, he could have gone in. As he goes in, come on, gets the full stack. Unfortunately, couldn't. Unwilling, Tondarby just poking so safely right now. Sees Real Man up top as he notices that it's unsafe to go in to commit completely here. Tondarby uses the Art of Hunting, unwilling to get the maximum stack. As we tune in to see the battle between Leon, Tondarby really trying to move in and settle in and make sure that he checks for bushes while making sure the tier 1 on the EXP lane is defended perfectly to prevent them being down on a turret. Real Man moves for the mid lane instead. Get really pressure right there. Voltaic making sure that he stays in a very safe position. Fanny misses the cable and getting a pressure position as he gets out. Gets the 2 stacks in, trying to pressure Chrono Arc. Kills Chrono Arc and gets out of the way. Gets more cable and 3-man penalty zone right there from Riven as he goes to the full-on break fight. Wrath of the Wilderness coming from Tondarby as he's the Riven that dies to come out. Wow. A very interesting engagement right there from Riven. A very brilliant engagement. Just poor follow-up. I think if there was good follow-up right there from that 3-man penalty zone, that thing would have been a very different team fight. It would have ended differently. Unbreakable, turning the minions, trying to clear the minions really fast to keep them out from the turrets, from slowing down the clear on the tier 1. As Fanny takes out the tier 1 on the EXP lane in return for Tondarby's rotation and support of the teammates. Astral are really doing so well right now in their macro management, and it's really so good, to be honest, because if you think about it really well, Phantom Troops right now are playing it so safe, and unfortunately, if you check out the builds here, if you check out the things that, you know, are really not in the right way, because, okay, Astral really trying to, like, okay, take out the Lord here, getting a free and easy Lord, Chrono Arc not providing any chance for them to even compete, gets stunned by... Tondarby gets stunned by Selena as Astra gets a free easy Lord. Astra gets a free easy Lord the first time. Unfortunately, for Phantom Troops, Selena really looking for a chance here, but couldn't get any. Unfortunately, Phantom Troops left to defend, really trying to defend so hard. I mean, if you can't beat them, right, you can always defend against them, right? Okay. All right. So let's keep spectating. Let's see if Phantom Troops are really gonna play a real defensive one. I can see Real Man using the Abyssal Trap to check for bushes right there. A very wise move. In the late game, you really want to be very, very sensitive to bushes, because if you are not, you can get ganked and you can be down instantly. Real Man, unwilling to yield, keeps checking for those bushes, making sure to give his teammates a vision of the enemies. Insanity really trying to weaken this Lord before he gets to the inhibitor. He knows that Bat Feast release. Sanguine Claws, Real Man in dangerous position as Voltaic engages and takes down Leon. Overly pushing right there. So Tondarby taking the tier 2 on the EXP lane, taking advantage of the chaos and the positioning of Phantom Troops members. Voltaic, that was a very brilliant move right there by Voltaic. He's the one doing so well right now. His KDA looking so good with 1 kill and 2 double zeros on the assist and the deaths as well compared to his teammates. So Phantom Troops right now are just defending right now. They're just making sure that things, you know, don't escalate to a different position. They're 6k gold lead behind already. So they really want to play it safe against Astral. They really want to focus on macro management right now. They want to make sure that the waves are not against them, that the waves are in support of them instead. The waves are against Astral instead, and they really need to farm as much as possible. They really need to try and close in that gold lead, which they do. So from the second case, Voltaic goes down to the opposite of the Guardian. He said it's in dangerous position. Goes down to Diablo as well, as Diablo gets it godlike. A 4-man gank right there from Astral. Pretty unfair, but well, what do you say? It's a gank. Chrono Arc unwilling, really just trying to play it safe with Riven right here as Gato gets caught by the Abyssal Trap. Real Man unwilling to follow it up on the gold lane. Leon trying to pressure Riven right here. Riven within the range of penalty zone, but we see no penalty zone as he leaves them to take the tier 2 on the gold lane. The Abyssal Trap, unwilling to catch anyone out of range. Wow, that's a very interesting game, to be honest. I think the reason why they actually shut down Voltaic there, because they kind of knew what it was up to. They kind of knew, like, okay, if Voltaic farms well and it really becomes a problem because of Bruno's range and Bruno's damage, I think Bruno is someone that can really make a difference in this game. But unfortunately, Astral is not giving them any breathing space as they're willing to take down the second Lord right now without any form of resistance or competition from Phantom Troops. To be very honest, I don't really know what's going on right now. I think Phantom Troops are kind of like accepting their fate because their gold lead just spiked from 6k gold lead behind to 8k gold lead behind, and right now it's just something else. I mean, the Lord is against them, the minion waves are against them. Thunderby really positioning himself right now to clear the waves as soon as the waves hit the center. Thunderby really knowing what he's doing right here, really trying to make sure getting that minion cleared to make sure that the minion waves are in sync. Thunderby coming from the EXP lane and the teammates coming from the gold lane. That inhibitor is getting really pressured. Sanguine Claws popped. Chrono Arc getting pressure right here. Gets caught in the middle of it. As Suki really trying to pressure and taking a lot of risk right there. Cypher, real many dangerous position as Fanny tries to take him out. Unfortunately, Fanny in the dangerous position almost get taken out. Immortality popped. The only saving grace for Fanny right there. Curse of Blood released. As Gato almost goes down, Leon goes down, Riven takes him out. As Insanity takes out Gato, Suki takes out Voltaic instead. Thunderby in a dangerous position, really trying to get out. But unfortunately, Sicilian chases Real Man out before he could do any unnecessary damage on Thunderby. Well, Fanny's immortality has been popped. So right now, she's going to be very careful with her engagement and very thoughtful with it. Because right now, as a jungler, if you go down, your team is gonna lose some level of gold lead. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna be reading the comments right here while the teams do their macro management and maintain and maximize the waves to work in their favor or against them, because the teams right now are just gonna be clearing. Thunderby position himself, but Riven checks the bushes instead. Riven doesn't want to take any risks, and he want to do his job as the EXP lane, because as the EXP laner, your second job is not just to initiate or support the roamer. Your job is also to give vision when you can. Just because the roamer is giving vision doesn't mean you can't as well. You also can do that. So I'm just going to read the comment right here, and I'm going to see what they're saying right here. Okay, I can see some comment, and someone says, why Granger jungle now risk against this Fanny? Well, I don't really know if a Granger jungle is risk against Fanny, because I think Granger is a very solid MM that can actually jungle comfortably as well. And yes, if you are actually very good with Fanny, you can easily take down the Granger. But then again, a skill difference is something that's going to be a factor as well, because the skill difference is going to be what is going to make that Granger pick either a hit or a miss in that game. So Riven really trying to check the bushes as usual. Thunderby poking safely, not willing to invest so much. Him and Cypher really trying to zone out the enemies right now. Yes, Phantom, another comment says, Phantom losing this match. Okay, I don't really know about that. The game is still undecided for now. Right now, it's looking like Astral are going to take it. But, well, if you know anything about Mobile Legends, this is that the coin can easily flip at late game. The coin can easily flip. One impatient initiation, one wrong move by the jungler or the roamer, and your entire team gets wiped out. The game ends immediately. That's how Mobile Legends is. But unfortunately, Astrals aren't willing to take such risk. They take down the third Lord in a row without any competition from Phantom Troops. Well, yes, Selena, I don't really know if I can say that Selena is good. 626. I don't really know if Selena is good. I think right now Selena is just trying to use the Abyssal Trap to try and give vision when she can to stun anyone. I can't really say. I think if she wanted to show whether she was good or not, I think she should have showed it in the early game. But then again, let's see how this game goes. Let's see the amount of effort that Astrals are willing to put in, how far they're willing to go just to win tonight's fixture. or how far Phantom Troops are willing to go to defend. Thunder RB goes in with the first engagement here, really trying to pressure, goes really low as Fanny goes in with the engagement. MC Leon takes a real man, Insanity goes down to Diablo as Thunder RB gets shut down by Crack. Chrono gets a double kill as Leon takes him down and ends the game with the help of Lord. Astral takes game 1, and that's it for the game 1 on Astral versus Phantom Troops. Here are the stats, and I'm sure Echo is gonna post it on the WhatsApp group. All right, so right now Astral and Phantom Troops are down 1-0, but let's see if they can end it with a draw tonight. Let's see if they can settle the score and sleep easy with a draw tonight. Okay, and that's it. I am going to wait for Echo to signal to me and to invite me right now to the second lobby so they can play their second match. And after that, that's it. We're going to wait for the next fixture to come in. Okay, so while we do that and while we wait for the engagement and while we wait for the coordinations, I'm going to play Game Never Over on behalf of Phantom Troops. Just because they lost the first match doesn't mean they are going to lose the entire fixture. They can still go in home with a draw and still sleep well, knowing that they were part of the few teams that actually won against Astral as well.
Lost in the shadows, feeling so small, but I've got a fire, won't let myself fall. Every hit taken, every scar earned, lessons in pain from which I've learned. When the world says I'm done, I'm just starting my run. Through the darkest of nights, I will find. You won't get me down, you won't get me down. I can't back up when the face falling inside. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. The force to be held and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. When worlds converge and dreams ignite, there are millions to witness the champion arise. With every challenge, we push with all our might, for we have only one goal, the ultimate prize. When hope seems so far, I'll reach for the stars. In the heart of the storm, I am reborn. I am reborn. You won't get me down. You won't get me down. I can't back up when the face falls inside. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. Force to be held and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. Taking the ride, make it, break it, hit it or slide. You won't get me down. No, I'll never back
Okay, so just gonna do something real quick. Gonna try so. Oh my goodness.
forgotten lessons in pain from which I've learned. When the world says I'm done, I'm just starting my run through the darkest of nights. I will find you won't get me down. You won't get me down. Get back on track with a peaceful attack. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. Forced to be held and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. When worlds converge and dreams ignite, there are millions to witness the champion arise. With every challenge, we push with all our might. For we have only one goal, the ultimate prize. When hope seems so far, I'll reach for the stars. In the heart of the storm, I am reborn. I am reborn. You won't get me down. You won't get me down. I can't back from that with a peaceful attack. Always come back around. Never back
All right. So welcome back. And like I said, the teams are really just trying their best to come on in here. It's fine, MJ. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna be trying something experimental right now on the stream. We're gonna be having, yes, we're gonna be having someone else right here on the stream with me doing the commentary. So right now it's slightly experimental, but we're gonna use tonight's stream to try it out. Okay, I know you guys want to hear other people and you want to know what it's like, why am I the only one doing all this all the time and all that. As we have Juno here with us. It's gonna be my co-commentator right here as we just set up the entire thing while this is going on. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a call from him so he can do all this and we can get straight into it. All right, one sec. Just gonna take this call so we can set things up. Okay. We're gonna try this again. Still slightly experimental, not too sure about this, but we want to try it. Well, it's the first time for everything. I can see 2 bounds already, one from Astral on the red team as we tried this. Okay, we're trying to bring Uncle B here on the commentary with us. Okay, Uncle B, can you hear us? Juno, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so we have Juno with us right here on the stream. So, Juno, you're currently spectating the game. What do you think? Chrono Arc has gone with the Hylos as the first pick. What do you think?
I don't think anything yet. I have to see. But nice bands from both teams. The Fanny bands, the Syrian band. I've streamed the match.
Okay.
The last match they had.
Okay.
For them.
Okay, all right, all right. That's actually very good commentary from you. Cypher locks in the Granger, a pick that we saw with Insanity in the last game. Unfortunately, you missed the last one, but then again, it was a pick that Insanity used to jungle, but Cypher is really going for the marksman lane on this pick right now, and a CC pick. That's something we don't really see that often from Tondarby, especially.
And Granger is really a very good pick, especially in this server.
Yeah, Granger is a really good pick in this server.
But then Phantom Troops can come in with which MM do you think they're going to carry? I think Airtel is free. Airtel might be good here.
Yes. I agree with that as well, Uncle B. I agree with that. But what do you think? This IO usually goes with edits, but this time around he chooses Lucas instead. We can see a Lucas right here from Phantom Troops and a Hylos pick. They're really going tanky. They're really making sure they have a lot of sustain and a lot of frontline time. I mean, that's the kind of game that Phantom Troops are really playing right now. We see that a lot from Lucas. Lucas is very insanely durable on the front line, especially in the late game.
Yes, that's the tactic they're supposed to take, especially when facing Astral. Astral has been completely dominating the scenes.
Yes, they have been. I agree with that. I mean, the only time they ever lost was during the time of when they played against Dead Sirens, and that can really be considered as a loss because they kind of like won the entire game. They just lost one fixture. That was the only thing they lost there. So if you think about it, it wasn't really a loss. Now, was it?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
it's like allowed me just to play with them again.
Exactly. I mean, Coney Black would argue that Black is not really a loss if you don't lose the entire fixture. It's more of it's more of a let's say a single defeat, something like that. If I do call it that, right?
Phantom Troops lineup is pretty solid. Well, they have a fair amount of bursts from Farsa, Melissa, Disuyu there, and plus Lucas even.
Yeah.
And then there's this chip. I've been expecting this pick for a while in the tournament.
Wow.
Finally.
Okay. All right. A chip pick. All right. A chip pick is a very solid pick, though. I think it's a pick that can really change the. I mean, that this, Astral's game right now, if you look at the picks very well, Astrals are really trying to be everywhere at once. I mean, you have Louis.
Yes, they have teleports.
Exactly. They have cheap. They have cheap again. Like, if we cannot teleport there, we can as well portal there, right?
They don't have retribution.
Yes, they don't have a retribution. Yeah.
I guess it was a mistake from Alpha.
Yes, I think, and they're gonna play it like that because in Lord's tournament there's no room for restarts. In Lord's tournament, I think they're gonna make it work that way.
Well,
Exactly. Okay, so the games have started officially, and I can see that both teams have realized it, and I kind of like confused. IO not moving right now as the game is paused by Echo, signaling a signal right there from the teams. Echo hasn't communicated, to me. Okay. All right. He said he can hear you a second. Oof. Okay. The game is paused right now, guys, so we're just gonna wait for it to continue. Well, the organizer, Echo himself, paused it. Honestly, I think Astros are gonna get a second win. To be honest. I think Astros are gonna get a second win in this match because, to be honest, while Phantom Troops lineup is looking really, really solid and really, really tough, especially on the, the high damage burst from Fasa and, Melissa, plus the good front line from Lucas and Hylos. It's really looking like they're going to take the match, right? But then again, Astral can now pull off this 5-man gang situation whereby they can be moving like all at once in one location and really give themselves that advantage right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
So that's one
That's
thing.
what I was going to say. The map control from Astral is huge,
Exactly.
and I feel like they're going to carry much.
Exactly.
That map control is huge.
Exactly. That map control is something
Especially
that.
from the early stages of the game.
Yes. That map control is something that is.
They play early game well, and expecting them.
Okay. So they said your voice is too low. So what is gonna happen is I'm going to try and increase your voice right now to give them a chance to hear you clearly. Okay, so I'll tune yours to be higher than mine. Wow, the network is really, really bad. Juno, are you still here with us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm going to tune up the volumes a little bit. I'm going to give you some pitch. So I'm going to give you some pitch right here. And let's see whether that changes things. Okay, so the game has been resumed on the end of Echo. So I just tuned up the device volume right now because that's actually where the sound is going to be entering through. So do you think can you guys hear him now? Can you guys hear him now? I really want to hear you guys because this is still something that is experimental. We still haven't gotten the proper tuning for this. So right now the people listening are the ones that will tell us what's going on.
The lack of retribution from Diablo. I think he's lagging. I think Diablo is lagging.
Yeah, they're spamming recall and they are signaling a pause from Echo right there. So they're signaling a pause and the enemy concedes defeat.
I think they're going to.
Yeah, I think they're gonna restart. Yes. They're restarting the game. Astral doesn't have any retribution, so they are restarting the game. They chose to restart the game on that end as well. So Ivy, it seems like no one is complaining about your voice anymore. So I don't know whether that's fixed right now, but I can see Son in the background. I don't know. My network is starting to kind of get messy, but it's kind of okay right now. So I tuned the phone's volume a little bit to give you an advantage so that they can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you right now. So
I'm excited to be here with you, Black.
Welcome to the hot seat, man. Where you are watched by more than 25 people on the Nigerian server.
This is better than zero.
I mean, it's better than zero, right? It's better than zero, indeed.
Everybody invite your friends. This is going to be the biggest tournament in Nigeria.
Honestly, man. Like, I think one of the things that one of the limitations we have in Nigeria is just, equipment. I think if we get the right equipment, I think situations can really be different for us, I really think the different. I think if we have the proper equipment right here, I think okay. It said the voice is okay. All right, so we got that from Son Rebet on the stream. He says the voice is okay. I think I finally got the right tune for your voice right now, B. All right.
So when are we going to start the match?
So they're going
to continue.
Yes, they're gonna restart the match because Astral has no retribution. So Echo just recreated the lobby right now and is going to invite two of us. They're gonna go with the same picks to prevent some adjustments right there by any team to giving themselves an unfair advantage. Echo has just invited me and I'm gonna bring you into the lobby as well because you're meant to be spectating with me as well.
I would have given any team to watch the match. Are they going to be having the same picks?
Yeah, they're going to be having the same picks. And the players are coming in right now. I can see Chrono Arc here from Phantom Troops already in first. And we see no one from, from the Unstoppable, from Astral as well, not Unstoppable Gods. And Voltaic really, really giving me that vibe of a superhero I know of from a cinematic universe, but I can't seem to remember. B, are you here with me? You've been silent for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
From Phantom Troops right now.
Yes, Phantom Troops members are almost complete on the lobby, and so we only see Cypher right here from Astral. I don't know what's going on, but to be honest, there was a team that actually didn't have retro the one time we played, and they actually made it work. I can't remember the name of the team. Anyone in the stream can actually remind me, please. If you can remind me the team that I stringed off that didn't have a retro and they actually won that game. That is the crazy part of it, B. Like, that is the crazy part. They actually won the game without a retribution.
That's what comes when there's proper coordination in a team.
Exactly. Exactly. When there's proper coordination in a team, I mean, everyone knows what to do and when to do it, right? That could be the deciding factor between a win or a loss, actually. You know? Yeah.
Or are they going to go with the same bounds or?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go with the same. You said?
Interesting if they reshuffled it and if they just picked different heroes instead.
Yeah,
but that one doesn't work. That one didn't work.
Yeah, I think personally, I feel like Phantom Troops shouldn't have to pay for what happened with Astral. It was their mistake. I think Phantom Troops should be given the chance to pick different heroes, and then Astral should keep their heroes.
Yeah, and both should pick new heroes, actually.
Exactly. Yes. Someone says network is another problem in Nigeria. Yes, actually. Network is another problem in Nigeria, actually. If you think about it,
recently I've been playing on high MS. Even 50 MS it's considered high MS when you're playing Mobile Legends.
Wow. So what's the low MS in Mobile Legends?
It's like you're supposed to be playing, if you want to enjoy mobile, I guess you're supposed to be playing like in 1, 2, 3 up to 5 MS, less than 10 MS.
Okay. All right then. Wow, we can see a Popol and Cooper ban from Astral. Is that trolling? I think they're trolling right now. I think Astral are messing with Phantom Troops right now because a Popol and Cooper ban. My goodness.
They banned Brock and Balmont, so it's because of the rule that everyone is going to pick the heroes they picked the last time.
Okay, so IB, there's some controversial statements from the comment section, and people are saying that 50 MS is low, that is not high. Well, according to the UK and US standards, 50 MS is actually quite high, because in the US and China and UK standards, you can get 2 MS, 3 MS, 5 MS. That is the low MS right there. Then you get a 50 in Nigerian server, and then we get that as low MS in Nigeria because, well, you know, the network is bad here where we are and stuff. I've seen, there's a favorite streamer of mine that I actually watch, and he plays on 2 MS, and the highest number it gets is 5. You don't go beyond 5. Oh, and somebody said, Leslie said, where you want to see that kind of MS. Okay, if you want to get a 2 MS or a 3 MS in Nigeria, you're going to have to use something called a fiber optic. If you use a fiber optic, you can actually get that kind of MS. But the problem with that is that it's not sustainable. And besides, fiber optic requires some setups and, you know, technicalities that you might not want to deal with. So we can see that the game has started officially. Phantom Troops and Astral. Yes. Phantom Troops and Astral running the same lineup as they were. Really getting that assistance right there, waiting for the creep to spawn. But IB, what do you think? I think Alpha is going to farm faster than, you know, this guy, Suyu, right? I mean, with the true damage advantage.
Yeah. But it looks like Suyu has cleared his camp before Alpha gets to.
Yes,
But that's
yes.
probably because of the help you got from high lows.
Yeah, that is actually very true. I mean, we have the concussive
And I think
blast.
they are not going to contest little in this game. They're just going straight up to farming.
Yes, they're going straight up to farming indeed.
That will be very fast so that he'll be able to gank goal lane.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of events going on in top lane.
Yeah.
As Lucas secured the first.
Yep.
Nice rotation from Chip.
Yeah, very nice rotation. Really trying to make sure that Lucas becomes the first blood in this game, but Lucas thought otherwise instead and saw him coming.
So he's at level 4 already, so as Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a slight level advantage between Alpha and Suyo.
Mm-hmm. Getting that arrow in. Diablo looking for an advantage right here with the spell of Alpha. Mid lane getting heated as Suyo engages. Insanity in dangerous position. Spell of Alpha popped right there from Alpha himself as Diablo in a dangerous position. Chip trying to secure. Oh, they're so low. Phantom Troops goes down. With Insanity goes down to Suki as Lord Grimlet slays Chrono Arc.
You should have retreated right there because Louis kept spamming her skills and she kept CC chaining them to get.
Yeah, the power of duality. That's something that Luffy really took advantage of. Well,
nice early game, Astro.
Yeah, nice play. I mean, the turtle has spawned already. Chrono Arc really trying to zone them out right here. But the turtle dance as the turtle resets. Lord Grimlex, Insanity wasting his retro right there, releasing the portal, making a full-on team fight as IO unleashes the beast, but goes down instead. Chrono Arc following him down the graveyard as he goes down. Real Man getting a double with Lord Grimlex's death. Thunder RB really trying to pressure on the EXP lane right here, but unfortunately wouldn't take the risk trying to support Diablo. Diablo takes down the turtle on the EXP lane as well. Thunder RB really trying to farm slowly but steadily as he gains the gold advantage over IO on the EXP lane.
The rates at which Astral are controlling the team fights is really, this shows they have experience, they have better experience than Phantom Troops.
Yeah.
Well, it's too early to say. There's still much to go. We still have much action to watch.
Yes, I agree with that, B. I agree with that, to be honest, because a lot of things are, a lot of factors are to be considered, not just the skill and experience of the team, but you also have to consider macro management, you have to consider wave management, you also have to consider, the proficiency of the heroes, the players with the picks as well,
Yeah. Astral with the 9,900, approximately 800 gold lead.
And 800 gold lead. Thunderby for pressuring, but unfortunately that's just a harmless poke right there. Lord Grimlex camping. Chrono Arc, oh my goodness, uses a portal.
I think they are going to gank Lucas.
Yes, the ganking Lucas already. Lucas unleashes the beast, pops the vengeance, gains the control immunity, but unfortunately, there's only a certain amount of damage that the beast can take. Further, there's strike right there, trying to take down Cypher, but unfortunately, Cypher gets out very low. Unfortunately, he gets taken down by Chrono Arc. Yes, that was a very valuable, that was a very nice. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the Astral gameplay in this match. They're gonna be everywhere at the same time. Yeah.
Map control from them is huge.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Thunder. Are they going to get well, Alpha is rotated. Sissy took Hylos out.
Yeah, she did. As IO really unleashes the beast, gains that control immunity, but unfortunately there's the Federal Strike coming in as Thunder RB steals that kill from Fasa instead and gets it. My goodness. The network in Nigeria is something, it's nothing to write home about. Cypher with Real Men right there. Okay, that sound you hear is the sound of Telegram booting. Okay, Thunder RB entering the portal in. jumping out. Chrono Arc trying to play it safe, but unfortunately Thunder RB not willing to let him go. Takes him down instead, as Voltaic takes advantage of Cypher's absence and takes down the tier 1 on the gold lane. Tuki trying to control and take out the tier 1. Let's strike right there from Fasa to chase them out from taking down the tier 1 on the mid lane. Well, to be honest, Astral are getting an easy total as expected. Every objective is easy with Astral and with little or no competition from opposing teams. So I don't really know what happened with Juno there. I think he got a call or something, but I can't, I think I'll wait until he joins us. Diablo really trying to clear the mid lane right here. Then again, Suki trying to assist Diablo right here with a clear, a farm as fast as possible to get back into the action to support his teammates as Thunderby rotates. Lucas guards the tier 1 of the EXP lane with his life. Thunderby tries to cut the lane in a dangerous position, but it pokes with Yo-Yo instead. Okay, rotation right there by Suki. Tries to push the tier 1 on the EXP lane. 3-man push. This is what we're talking about when it comes to Astral's pick. They're really trying to be map aware, like IB said. They're really trying to control everything at the same time. Lord Grimlex already, in this creating the portal, and now they are here. You see, boom right there, boom right here with Chip and with Liu Yi as well. Federal strike coming in, trying to support IO, but unfortunately IO goes down to Liu Yi as well. Well, Uncle B, what happened that time? I think we lost you at some point there.
That's the issue of network you spoke about earlier.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's been a very heated battle right here, from Astral, boom down the EXP lane, boom down the jungle on the gold lane as well. What's going on? Astral are everywhere at the same time.
And they've gotten to take 2 towers already.
Yeah.
Phantom Philips have only gotten to take 1 on the gold lane.
Yep. As Voltaic gets getting pressured, right, trying to pressure CC, but unfortunately, Louis comes in with the repositioning as Duality kicks in, unleashes the beast, but instead enough, Voltaic goes down, Ayo goes down with him, as Fasa tries to go out, Ryomen shuts down Lohi and gets out of the way with the help of Vari on the bird. Well, turning herself into the mist and wrapping herself around Vari was the saving grace for her. Chrono are getting pressure right there by Thunderby, but gets out of the range of Yo-Yo as they try to secure an easy and no competitive load at all right there from Astral Chip, waiting in line as he releases the portal, waiting for who's going to come to support him. Thunderby responds as a full-on team fight. Ayo unleashes the beast, gets the control immunity as he becomes really bloody out there. Suki unwilling to reposition as he releases more duality as Suki getting wretched right there, getting connected by modals, but nearly goes down, but survives instead. It's a double kill for Diablo as he takes down the Lord and secures 2 kills right there. Well, yes, a very
nice. How long this was still in team fights.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Loyu was in a dangerous position, but our confidence in Aroma made her stay there. I'm impressed, Astral. I'm impressed.
I'm very impressed because it takes to have more.
Lord Grimlex really trying to take advantage of the Lord here, really trying to feint and do a little panzer strategy as he puts the portal in the center. A full-on team fight breaks out as Models is connected to 4 people. Ayo unleashes the base, goes down to Lord Grimlex as they try to push the inhibitor on the mid lane. Unfortunately, the Lord gets taken down quickly. Well, it's a really bloody scene right here for Phantom Troops. I think we already saw that coming, getting connected by Models right here. Thunderby flies out of range as Diablo really trying to look for an opening here to use the spell of Alpha. Lord Grimlex not giving them an opening. Well, I think Astral's map domination ends here because right now the best they can do is to push down the tier 1, tier 2 on the EXP lane, and it ends there. There's really nothing more they can do because Loyi literally cannot portal into the inhibitor area. That's going to be suicidal. They could do that, but then again, one person would have to go down because one person will be taking down, the turret. Taking the turret damage, and the turret deals true damage, pure true damage on every shot, and increasing true damage as well. So I really don't know what they're up to, but let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes for Let's see how Astral still gains that map domination. Los Grimm's calmly waiting. Postetoto as a full-on team fight breaks out. Chronoa goes down. Federer strike release right there from Fasa. Ayo unleashes the beast. Goes down. There's only a amount of damage that for taking a dangerous position. Rose good meteor popped, but not enough to take down the damage that is being dished out by Cypher as Astral takes down 3 members of Phantom Troops in that breakout. Wow. So if you can't teleport into their base area, all you have to do is wait for them and bait them to come out and then bring in all your teammates at once. Astra really thought that through pretty well. Okay, so Uncle B, you saw that engagement right there from the inhibitor that they did right there. Saw how Chip waited patiently for Hylos and ganked him there. What do you think about that engagement right there?
I think I missed that because my network got crossed.
Okay, that's fine. So I can see that as well. Astra getting another easy lord. There is little or no competition from Phantom Troops. They don't even try to compete. Hylos don't even try to gamble. I can see Fasa really trying to come in here with the Feather Strike, but unfortunately flies away with the help of Vari as Ayo unleashes the beast, but gets away from Thunderby, but gets linked by Sissy. Trying to get him. Oh my goodness, Suki taking a risk there by teleporting right into the turret, but goes down immediately, gets punished as Porto is released by Chip. Thunderby in a dangerous position, trying to take down. Oh, Models released as Thunderby takes the true damage, uses the Vengeance to drop the damage. But unfortunately, Vengeance doesn't block the true damage. Instead, the Lord is in. Feather Strike release from Fasa. Real Men prevent them, but Real Men should really be to clear the minions, but unfortunately, there is no time as Astral takes game 2. Wow. I think this one was even worse than the last game.
Very nice show of experience. No.
Yeah, a very nice show of experience. A really very nice show of experience. I agree with that, B. I agree with that. So, we have another fixture tonight. And to be honest, with how Astra have played tonight. Okay, I'm just gonna be reading the comments right now, and I'm gonna be seeing what's going on. It seems like IB is really having some network difficulties, and to be honest, I can't really blame him because the networks have their own, madness sometimes. Okay. All right then. So I'm waiting for the invitation right there from Echo, so that we can get straight into it for the next fixture for tonight. Okay, waiting for the next one. So I'm waiting for the Echo to create the lobby so that I can be invited into it. And while we wait for Juno to reconnect and Echo to create the lobby, let us do what we normally would and play. Okay, let's play the better than great. I don't think I play this one very, very often.
from my arm. La la la, I gotta go feel inside. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my heart. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na na na, and you know I hold the power. It's really not you. Oh yeah, making my mind good to great. So stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. They are part, nothing gon' change. Great, we are better than great. Conquer the great, I'm better than great. I play my own role, I become the greatest. Transcend myself into this game, yeah. I build a power to dominate fate. Championship mind, no time for the weak. What's up to the game? Shine, reveal. Better than great, that's how we feel. I never got your inside. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my heart. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na na na, and you Coming for the game, 'cause they're ready for the victory.
All right, that's that about that. So Crota is not playing tonight, and that's it. I'll cut the stream now.